fish. Does this work? Okay. Okay, now it's working. I don't know what was going on, but for some reason it had been completely disabled. But yeah, everything's working now. I don't know why it was not working before, but I'm here right now, and I think everything should be working according to plan. Oh, well, I checked something. Oh, check your page. Sure. May as well get that back into the swing of things if I can help it. Oh, hey there. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody on the stream. Just gonna reset this to live chat. This isn't the one I was looking for. I've got the tab around here somewhere. Okay. So I am making my way. Just gonna go back to web browser. And everything should be working according to plan. Just as intended. And we will start. Where will we start? We are starting with the first request, which was to look at Jess's Discord. I'm sorry, not Discord, YouTube channel. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. It's just when I'm doing the face tracking, it tracks just about anything. Oh yeah, I grew up with it on VHS of all things, because that's how much of a fossil I am. Now, let's see, was there anything else? Oh boy, rip Amtrak 166. Like a prototype that was shown in the series, or an actual model from the production? Like, there's a big distinction. Long live the king. Because, of course. Let's see what we got. Locomotive on a locomotive, which, okay. I think this one's particularly cursed, though. And I feel like I've seen this from just about every battery-operated train set over the last 10 years, for some reason. Let's see. Looks similar. Does it, though? Let's maybe the judge. Oh. Of course. Bro crashed into the sand. What are you doing, step bro? Oh wow, I didn't think that would actually be up for sale. I know the original person who was responsible for it all. Oh yeah, that would be kind of interesting. I'm not sure if it needs to be done right now. Let's see. Locomotive is sinking. Has completely sunk. We've got another cursed image here. Oh yeah, and this is from last week. Oh yeah, I will certainly look at them all. I don't think I had part 6. But like, did the dude who started the I Love Toy Trains series have some sort of a auction of all his possessions or something? I know he passed recently, and it's a bit unfortunate. Oh, watch your vids. Let's see. Let's see. Most recent video. Says some cars on the tracks in the middle of nowhere and roadblocks somewhere in Wales. My train comes along 20 minutes later. Yep, it do be like that. Oh yes, Tom McCombus. I thought I should have known that name, but I couldn't put a finger on it. Anyway, Amtrak fan has some posts on Benny Boy's Discord. We'll go take a look at those. This is from last week. What do we got this week? Got ourselves a repost. Repost. Maybe a repost? I'm not sure. This looks kind of gaudy, but I'll allow it. This is a repost. Not sure about this one. Oh, and this is back where we started. Okay, so we got that sorted out. Was there any other suggestions that people wanted me to take a look at? But yeah, if he had his stuff up for auction, I should definitely go check that out. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna go have to find out. Who is this person? Oh, I see. The angry train guy. Oh, wait. This is the dude from the meme, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this is the dude from the meme. Yeah, it's the dude from the, it's the dude from the meme. It's the dude from the meme, everybody. Oh, yeah. I unfortunately do not have I Love Toy Train 6 immediately at my disposal. Like, I don't have that, where on earth is it? Ah, yes, here it is. Just gonna crack this bad boy open. Classic. Just absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. But yeah, wanted to say hi to everybody who stopped by now that I got the chance to mention it. So just wanted to say, hey, Train Crazy Motive, USS Salem, Jesse, we got to get cooking, Jesse, and Amtrak Fan 19, who was here first, and Sleepy K4 as well. Oh, I'm surprised that it's actually on YouTube of all things, though. If I watch the whole thing, I'm pretty sure it's going to get claimed and DMCA'd into oblivion. So, let's see. I Love Toy Trains. Oh, I think I got that wrong. Let's see. Hudson Train Guy. Build a Bridge instrumental. Maybe I shouldn't have used the acronym. Oh, wouldn't you know it? I Love Toy Train 6, the whole thing, on YouTube for some reason.
Hi, kids.
Let's see, 16, 23, 23, 23. Yeah, this is nice.
There are over.
Now, for some reason, the screen seems to be cut off a little bit, so I'll see if I can make some adjustments. Actually, no, I take that back. I know it's a little cropped off, but that's neither here nor there. Hello, Mississippi Gonzo, aka Rip Redcorn. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing open office hours at the moment. While I go and check out some things that people are interested in. Just gonna check over here to make sure that everything's all suited. And everything is going according to plan. Anything on this Discord? Yep, nothing has changed since the 17th of April. It is now May 9th in my time zone. Might be the 10th in another time zone, but that's not here or there. Was there anything else people wanted me to take a look at? I need to add the audio to that. I need that audio so bad. I don't know why I haven't added it to my soundboard. Might have to make a note of that. Okay, take care. Sleepy K4, your lurking is always welcome. But yeah, I don't think there was any other suggestions, unless anybody had anything to say. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go look that up. See if there's anything for sale, even though I'm currently broke. Oh, you got another one. Another one. Oh. Come on. Let's see, grab the post here. Oh, wait, this is the same one as before. Was it over here? Was it back on the Discord? Speaking of which, let's actually bounce over to that, and let's try to avoid any spoilers. If I can help it. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, you have another video, okay. Mm-hmm. You mean this one? This better be good.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey.
So, is that person wanted for all those things? Oh! 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 Okay, let's see. Let's see. Maybe I should have filtered by channel instead. Let's see. Relevance, live stream, video, channel. That's it. Let's avoid the trailer. Let's bounce the videos. Engine shit. Oh no, what's this? I forgot that was a thing. I swear I need to get that, I need to go to post that or share it on the Discord if I get the chance to. because I did see something similar, but I didn't get the chance to post it. It was something like that, but instead of a whole locomotive shed on tracks, it was a whole mountain. It was a whole mountain in N scale, just traveling along the tracks like a giant mound of dirt. But currently I'm on the cooldown, if memory serves correctly. But I think I will give it a chance anyway. Gotta give it that old college try. Oh boy, it has not been submitted. Retry? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm still on the timer, and the timer says 3 hours, 18 minutes, 20 seconds left before I can make my next submission. Oh, right, yeah, I could certainly do that as well. -9 Ghost. That doesn't look so great now, does it? Actually, I think I might be able to scoot this over here so it's a little easier for me to see. That's more like it. That's more like it. I could imagine. I'm just wondering if it's going to cooperate with me. Nope. Not even close. Actually, no, wait, is this it? I feel like this is it, except it doesn't say Union Pacific, it says something else. Well, it was close enough. And here's a recreation on DeviantArt. For some reason, the cooling radiator up here doesn't look quite right. Let's see, Creators Club, that's CGI. I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to find it, I guess. This looks kind of cursed, though, but I feel like it's been posted before. So I'll just leave this image for later, I guess. Any other questions, comments, suggestions? Oh, the CSX 7598. CSX. Come on, work for me. CSX 7598. Railroadpicturearchives.net. If it'll load for me. But yeah, this is the one that you liked so much, if I'm recalling correctly, right? Link to this page. Yeah, this is the C40-8 that you like so much. The one that is unfortunately no longer with us. Though I don't think we're meeting emission standards in this image. Must have been using the muckiest of bunker fuel oil or something. And here it is rebuilt with 6-wheel trucks. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Here it is again, 2007. Alright, and this is the one from 2002. I'm surprised there are quite so many similar ones. Like multiple images not taken far apart from each other, both in physical space but also in terms of time. But that's probably a story for another day. Because it's time for Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord! Go check out Train of Thought's Discord if you get the chance. Don't forget to go check out his YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. If you're able to, don't forget to submit your own Cursed Trains after agreeing to the Cursed Train rules, because if you don't follow the rules, of course you'll get banned. So yeah, don't try that. Don't try any funny business. Follow the rules. Put off to Cursed Trains! Interesting. I would not be surprised if that number slowly went up. So let's see. This is April. April. Still April. I feel like this image was made with AI. I think I remember distinctly having to look it up just to be sure. Okay, so yeah, this is where I left off posting. This is where all the... I feel like that's gonna raise your blood pressure. Now, oh dear. Oh yeah, we already saw this one. We saw these ones, and those ones, and that one, and that one, and this one, and this one, and this one. By the way, I think I actually got this one online in an auction for way less than it normally fetches on the used model train market, which I think is going to be completely devastated now that the tariffs are on their way. This is where we left off. Rhythm Train. That just reminds me of Rhythm Heavens for some reason, even though I've never played that game before. Oh dear. Hoya Fanboy, 1930s. WTTX 1024 engine repaints that just look wrong. Part 2. And we officially have a British livery on a American locomotive, which means it's time to spin the wheel. Dang it. We've barely gone into it and already we have to spin the wheel. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I can't delete all the tabs I have right now. Like, there's so many Cursed Train submissions I have floating around. I can't afford to risk all of that. So we'll mark that as done. I will bounce back over here and enter the jar. Get in the jar! Well, no, not today. Not now. Maybe give it 5 minutes. Got Northlander again. Is that Canadian? I feel like that's Canadian. I don't think that counts. Burlington Air Express. Oh no. Oh no. And of course we got Caltrains, which that can just write off. I'm sorry, Caltrans, not Caltrain. They're completely different. We got ourselves the Metra, I want to say F-35 jet fighter? I don't know. I don't know my planes. We've got the Union Pacific van. And we have a troublesome A rail car shaped like Thomas, or colored like Thomas. The Chevrolet Express van. Yeah, yeah. We got the AM Road. We've got the sad SpongeBob SD40 unit of some sort, I think. Strasburg Railroad is up, bruh. It most certainly was. It most certainly was. But not anymore. Oh no, what's this? From the Australian bloke. A locomotive proposed by the Vulcan Foundry in 1931 for use on the Rimataka Incline. It is a 060 plus 060 Garrett. But the more I look at this, the more complicated it gets, because it's not just a Garrett, it's a Climax Garrett. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. We've got the pistons at an angle, and we've got a main driving set here that goes to a transmission, which transfers the kinetic energy from the pistons to a rotational energy on one axis to another axis, and then back to the original axis again. Oh boy, and the proportions are all goofy. And it is built for the Cape gauge at 3 feet 6 inches. Oh boy. Oh boy. 82.5 tons and 2,000 gallons of water. Oh boy. Oh boy. Must have had a lot of torque. Or at least it would have if it was actually made. I suspect it was not. Hoya Fanboy 1930s with the WDTX engine repaints that also look wrong. I'm assuming WDTX is that dude from Instagram who does all the livery repaints. Oh gosh, this is disgusting. Pan Am Railways, because why not? Spirit of the Union Pacific. Hey, there's that Dash 9 you were talking about. Got ourselves the auto train, which was already posted on the other Discord. Other Discord. What is SpongeBob doing here? The EMD F40PH Phantom is dying. Repost to make it die faster. Oh gosh. That's a knee slapper. And now we have this. Moving and Heavy Hauling Incorporated. Is this real? I feel like this is supposed to be real, but I can't say with absolute certainty, which means I'm gonna have to go check. Let's scoot on over here. Images. Come on, come on. Please don't be Photoshop. Oh gosh, this is real. Oh gosh, this is real. Holy, this is real. Oh, when they moved it to Kennefic Park in Nebraska. Oh. I didn't know why they needed to do that. I'm assuming there weren't any tracks. Either that or the right-of-way was just not available for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look it up. But, like, it must be such a hassle to take it on tour again if you have to find yourself in a situation where you have to just take it out of the museum and then lay it on tracks again every single time. Oh. Built next to the first Centennial. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice accompaniment. The Centennials, the last I checked, were the largest single-frame diesel electrics. Yep, the EMD Double DA 40X from 1969 to 1971. Oh boy, it's amazing what you can do. And to think that you could actually do this with whole buildings. Oh yeah, that also would have been interesting. But I feel like that was outside of our control for one reason or another. What I can say, though, is that I seem to have lost my train of thought. I don't know. I don't know. These weird mover things, like, they're self-propelled if memory serves correctly, if all the documentaries on the Discovery Channel and the Science Channel are any indication. But it just kind of reminds me of when they moved the student union house at San Jose State campus. Like, they had to take that thing from the foundation, lift it off its foundation, and then move it all the way across campus. And I don't think they did this just once. I think they've done it twice in the last 15 years or so. If memory serves correctly, I could be mistaken. Anyway, Wes, I don't know if this is cursed, but this is a Deutsche Bundesbahn class 218 with two-sided livery. Oh yeah, that is kind of weird. I'm assuming it's for some sort of a promotion. Oh, I see what it is. It's got Pico on the side, so I'm assuming it's for some sort of model train promotion, unless it's Photoshop. Hoya fanboys. Oh wait, hold on. And this is from Wes. Thank you, Wes. Hoya fanboy 1930s. Bro said he bought only a few trains. The few trains. And this is all O-scale, so you know this guy's loaded with cash. Like, gosh, mother frickin' dang. Like, we've got our classic post-war trains all around here. We've got our SW units, our F3 units. We've got our 44-ton switchers. We've got all the wheel arrangements that were available, I assume, in the post-war era. We've got some from, like, the 70s with this locomotive here. We've got one of the original tool die versions of the GG1 in this corner here. We've got a Budo crane. We've got a Train Master. We've got our New Haven. And of course we got our J3A. I'm sorry. Our Jet Nose, aka Norfolk and Western J-Class 484 Northerns over here. And for some reason we have just some Amtrak stuff just kind of floating in the back there. I'm assuming from like the 70s, the 90s. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Panzer Fox, what do you got for me? Yeah, I know, we all can relate. I forget what the meme is. I talked about it last week or the week before, while I'm cracking my ankles. Something, teach a man. I mean, give a man a gaudy, expensive thing, and he'll have that gaudy, expensive thing. Teach him to be a model rail fan, and he'll be in crippling debt for life. Anyway, Polish State Railways, Lex Torpeda. Or is it Lex Torpeda? Or PETA, or whatever. Whatever, I don't care. It's Poland, 1933. 6 were made. Oh, these things. Yeah, these things. Goofy rail buses. I don't know what it is about the 1930s, from the 1900s and 1930s, where they thought it was a good idea to just have these small uh, fossil fuel powered vehicles with their little combustion engines and that sort of thing. I'm assuming it made sense for the time before the introduction of better roads and rubberized tires that were big enough to actually carry stuff. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's a missed opportunity. Wurlitzer, Oregon, 8311. Does this weird formation count? With the double decker in the middle? Kind of. Kind of. I'm trying to figure out RATP. I don't think I've heard that one before. But we've got ourselves tensioned wires here. We got ourselves some the Mine Rail movie starring Track Black. Oh, of course. Oh, I know what's wrong with this picture. It's derailed. You can see the rails over here, and you can see that it's over the rail here. I thought there was something off. I feel like that one scene where, like, Patrick's like, Squidward, you're choking. I don't know why, I just do. Where it just kind of dawns on you. Even though it should have been pretty obvious from the start. Let's see, via rail, pulling, insert passenger type here. I think there's a little more than a fender bender. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to buff out that scratch. Anyway, via 6240, pulling the XBR Mark IVs. I don't think... Something about the roofs looks interesting to me. Okay, here's the Via Rail pulling Amtrak Horizon cars. Here it is pulling AMT cars. And here it is pulling the Auto Train. I'm sorry, what? I didn't know that. Oh, it's Via? Not Via? I have to go check. Maybe I should crack open a documentary or something. Not there. Not there. Let's see. Let's see. Not just bikes. White passenger trains suck eggs in Canada. Let's see how Coaster Railfan pronounces them. Okay, that's a little loud. Let's turn it down.
So, in a literal sense, Via Rail provides transportation services by way of rail. Going back...
Okay, so he says Via Rail. Amtrak guy. How does he pronounce it?
Amtrak and Via Rail are the United States...
Via Rail. Via Rail Canada. This is definitely going to be as far as you can go in terms of reliability because it's a primary source. Dang it, they weren't able to actually use any audio of like a voiceover or something. Let's see.
To face today's challenges, it takes for a better way. It takes a train. Via Rail, love the way.
Via Rail. Okay. I'm glad we cleared that up. I don't know why I would have said Via. I thought I said Via, but who knows? Who cares? Anyway, from Steamtown's Facebook. That's you! USS Salem? A Lackawanna 060 locomotive, and oh my gosh, this thing is disgusting. The oversized headlamp, the boiler that's too low to the ground, while simultaneously a goofy proportions in the wheels and the valve gear that I'm not too familiar with, and a front that looks all stubby. And I don't know, a funnel that's way too wide and way too short. It is short and stout, and I don't know about you, but that sounds like a cursed or funny funnel to me. Post-it note. Mark that as done. Bounce down to here. Do I have the post-it note? No, I have to go add it again. And I've frozen. Dang it. Let's see. PC, desktop. Live stream assets. Data. User file. No, that's not it. Ah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, that's not going according to plan. Let me just scoot this up a bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. I was lurking over on his Twitch channel the other day. I can't remember which game it was, but it was... Was he doing one of those freemium games, or was he doing something else? I forgot. And I don't know what this is, but it can just right off. And is that a walrus plushie? No, that is not a walrus plushie. That is a dog plushie. Or a bear or something. Let's see. Al something Central Railway. Oh, it is a bear. I should have known. And it's got a painted scheme here of some sort. Cursed face here. At least they bothered to actually have running gear on this thing. Like, not even the Casey Jr. ride locomotives over in Disneyland had those attached anymore, if memory serves correctly. Here's a post from me from a few days ago. I forgot my boy Remy Gaillard made this post status a while back. This is a little small, so let me just turn the volume down. Let's full screen. Actually, no, wait, now you can't see the comments. Let's hop to YouTube instead. He's just making his way across. And then the crossing gates go back up again. The car drivers in this clip were so polite. Oh, this one looks a little more dangerous. We've actually got real crossing gates. Oh no. Oh no. I'm assuming there's an actual train on the other track to activate the crossing. Or not. Or not. Oh. Oh, it was all CG, wasn't it? Oh, please don't tell me it was CG. No, it was not CG. Okay, thank goodness. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, something's burning in there. Maybe it's just a vape. Hopefully it's just a vape. USS Salem at it again with the strange 260 plus 260 from the Bolivian FCAB Railway. A cab forward Kitzenmeyer articulated. 6 were built by the Bayer Peacock Company in 1928, and also this weird Baldwin Prairie with a flat car that's 40% actually a tender and 60% benches for workmen or something. And a Santa Fe 442 that looks like it should be a 462 and is missing a set of driver wheels. So, yeah, if that's not a funny funnel, I don't know what is. Normally when it comes to wheel arrangements for goofy Garretts and that sort of thing, it's always a mirror image, but this time it's just a copy and paste, which is an interesting take. Here's blueprints of the whole thing. Here is that locomotive with the lot of workman space. You'd think it'd be flipped around a bit so that the fuel and the water would be a little closer to the boiler and the firebox. Yippee! I'm on TV! My childhood dream has come true! Anyway, here's that Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe locomotive that's an Atlantic. And I can see why it feels like it was a rebuild of some sort, as the proportions do seem a little off. Like the pilot wheels would have been further out than a previous build. Or that the driver wheel here would be scooted over a bit, not so scrunched together with the other one. Who knows? Who knows? We had another funny funnel, so that means it's time to spin the wheel! Round and round the wheel she goes, where she stops, nobody knows. Actually, no, wait, wrong one. Okay.
Hamburger.
There we go. I always forget where that one is. Mark that as done. Go back to the community tab. Hey, CNO 2727 Productions YT, welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, this was some other stuff I wanted to post later at some point. Come on, just give me a new tab. Give me a new tab. Okay. I swear my tab management skills are not that great. Let's hop over to the community tab again. 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by
Hamburger.
So let's see, which one are we going to choose today?
Hamburger.
This one looks nicer. Okay, moving on. This one's been posted by Harris, and the description says, ka-chow. Ka-chow. That is a very small image. Let's see if we can fix that. OBS has been giving me a hard time this week, and last week, and the week before, and the week before, to the point where sometimes I wonder if I have to go back to... what's it called? Streamlabs. But yeah, this is the NASCAR train with the classic 2-4-2 wheel arrangement, though I was expecting it to be a 4-4-2 wheel arrangement. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is that this is a train that just doesn't quite feel right. And this isn't even the weirdest. Like, the fact that there's so many different types of this, like, I don't even know where to start. There are so many different NASCAR train sets for some reason. If I can stop making my chair act up. I could imagine. You can just mute one if you have to. Anyway, friends, the Fox Demon with the German Reichsbahn number 701 to 704. Oh boy, that is literally a box on wheels. No joke. So what's the story of this? Since diesel engines were still very heavy in the 20s, the Reichsbahn also procured various rail cars with benzene engines. I'm sorry, what? Some 2- and 4-axle examples of these vehicles with ribbeted car bodies, later referred to as heavy-duty versions, were built in 1926. The 4 2-axle vehicles were given the operating numbers 701 to 704. The designs envisaged rail cars weighing around 20 tons with a large compartment for 50 people. With regard to the engine, transmission, and other components of the machinery, the aim was to use only commercially available and tried and tested components from truck construction. This was not only intended to reduce manufacturing costs, but also enable maintenance and repairs to be carried out by regular truck workshops. But the idea of these things running on benzene, oh, that's just disgusting. If anyone asks, benzene is a solvent, it's flammable, and it's a carcinogen. It's a carcinogen. Full stop. You do not want to expose yourself to that. And I hate to be the person to have to refill the tank on that thing. Whew. I don't see anything wrong with this. Though I will say it's kind of weird that it says Rio Grande. So yeah, Rio Grande number 8 from Hoya Fanboy 1930s. We've got that train guy, and oh my gosh, what the is that? What the is that? Black Widow Ridge. Oh wait, Black Widow Gap Tender Bridge. Bridge tender. Oh boy. And we have a garden scale locomotive that's a fusion of a general purpose loco and Emily. That's just wrong. On so many levels. Actually, is this... What on earth is this? What scale is this? Is this real or is this Photoshop? I can't tell. Because we've got the coupler here, we got an extra thing here with the buffers. I am so confused. But we are going to copy this image to see if it actually exists. Does this thing exist? If it is for real, like, someone's got to get their hands on it. Their grubby little hands on it. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it definitely does not look like it. And that's with the whole thing in view instead of like cropped. Let's see if it gives us different results. Well, it gave us different results, just not the ones I was expecting. But yeah, that's not helping. That's not helping with my case. G-scale Emily. Oh no, I don't want to go there. I'm going to dox myself if I do. Just give me some images, please. Okay, yeah, I would think that... Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. No, I'm not looking at that. Definitely not looking at that. No. Conversion parts. Okay, so I could imagine seeing something like this being converted to garden scale, and here's a conversion using 3D printed parts, I think. Who knows? Who knows? But something about this just seems off. And I can't put my finger on it. Ah, here it is. Cursed signalman. Summon Gebby some holy water. Let's see. It's going to take more than a little holy water for this. You're going to need every clergyman you can get and start making holy water by the truckload. EMD single. Boys, grab the weapons. We ride at dawn. This is giving me steampunk vibes. We're going to need more than that. Do you want to announce to the world that we need to glass the planet again? Steam Hay says, my eyes are burning. Forgot to mention the credit goes to E-Edits from Instagram. So it is a Photoshop. It is a Photoshop. And because it's a Photoshop, that means that we've got British logo nonsense on a American logo, which means we have to spin the wheel again. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Oh wait, I didn't mean to hide that choice. Let's bounce back. Try to fix that. There we go. Scoot this back up. Hop back into the void. Let go and change things up. Let's change the camera angle to custom 3. And there we go, I'm back. What? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Nothing to see here, moving on. Oh, hey Amtrak SDP40F, welcome to the stream. But yeah. Look at me. Look at me. I'm now the Amtrak. Oh, I know. We will get to it when office hours resume. I'm just here to find the... Where on earth is it? Picker wheel. Yeah, P42 DC's wild, yeah. Oh, what is this? Hoya Fanboy 1930, stuff I found on Twitter. When your favorite kids show deceives you for the last time. This is not photoshopped. I actually flipped off Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm not trying to offend him or his fans. I just wanted to take a funny photo. Fair, fair. This one's a repost. 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 Maybe a repost? This is a nice repost. Oh, okay. Take care. You have a good one. Okay, this is new. Loosely based on a very famous illustration from the Superman comics or something. The train balanced on a single rail. That is not a single rail, comrade. That is a metal cable. Man, I remember seeing a video from the National Railway Museum over in the UK talking about stuff like this. It's just bonkers. And let's see, we've got ourselves an illustration which doesn't seem too familiar, but we got ourselves a cab forward steam locomotive of some sort with no clear distinct tender, which is off to a good start. And we've got ourselves a I want to say 3-railed gadget bond, because we need the rails here to stabilize. We need the rail on the top for central guidance. We've got jet engines and maybe an extra propeller or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's goofy. It's got a cab here. It's got a cab here for some reason. Don't ask why. It's just dumb. Just for being dumb's sake. Dr. Anderson says they nerfed the GG1. Oh yeah, they most certainly did. What happened to his wheel arrangements? They got a complete downgrade. In abundance, some are embracing the notion of more. Harrisburg should jump on that train. Will America rediscover growth? Recently, several books have published The Abundance, Stuck, Why Nothing Works, advising the country to fight lethargy and re-engage its can-do spirit. And this is from the Berg News. And this is just cursed. Hello, welcome back. So yeah, Dr. Anderson said they nerfed the GG1, and Wes replies, bro, this is literally him. Not gonna lie, it's kind of true. But I have to admit, this isn't actually powered. This is a snowblower. This has become a snowblower after, I think, a derailment or some accident of some sort that damaged half the logo. Anyway, Brian, that one train from Team Umizumi. I feel like this is a repost, but it's still disgusting. Okay. You have alerted the Horde from Muka Skyla. I'm just thinking of that famous scene from Lord of the Rings where Solomon is like, no, not Solomon. His henchman's like, but my liege, no such army exists. And then there's this orc horn going, brr, 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 and there's this giant army outside, and this is what I think of when I see that. It's just a bunch of locos being transported to their final work locations. Phantom Heart DXP, a dip into my childhood, with the cursed baby Einstein's locomotive, which for some reason is on the freeway, which makes it a little more cursed. We've got this cursed locomotive here that's just sitting out in the grass, somehow in pristine condition, over on Disney Playhouse. We've got this little locomotive with a giant sack, giggity, and a bunch of other locomotives that have been poorly photoshopped onto this image, which has then been put into a CG cartoon. The layers and layers of editing, I swear. And here it is from a different angle. I'm still curious about this logo, though. Copy image, images. Clearly, there must be a better version of this. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, Little Red Train from Little Einstein's Wiki. Dora and Boots Adventures with Little Einstein. Oh, there was a crossover. I was not expecting that. But here's maybe a better image. Come on. Come on, load for me. I don't know what the deal is with the fandom wikis. They're always struggling. Like, they just completely lag into oblivion. Ah, here's the image. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, low budget, mid 2000s. Oh, there wasn't a crossover. Good. Good. But this is like a low budget version of the mid 2000s CG Montezuma 240 locomotive. That's what comes to mind. Anyway, Jackalus. Miniature gauge sucks, in my honest opinion. Or in my opinion. This rubbish will never look disproportionate and ugly. Jackalus says, you have a sometimes perfect miniature model of an engine, and then with a massive roof to fit a person in the crams thing, or just no cab at all. Just get a narrow gauge engine. Isn't this technically a narrow gauge engine? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the shed's scale would suggest otherwise. We got ourselves a goofy 440 American. And we've got ourselves... I don't even know what this is. It's like a... I want to say a 244, but I could be wrong. Oh, this one can just write off. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. And this is a repost. A cursed repost at that. Let's see. Panzerfox has the following: London, Brighton, and South Coast number 96, called Kempt Town, from Great Britain, 1869. Only one was produced. Also,
nice.
Oh, right, this inspection logo. I completely forgot about it. But it's a 242 tank engine with a rear observation deck. So the LB and SCR commissioned a small tank engine in 1869 to haul light passenger trains on the branch line between Brighton Central and Kempt Town. The locomotive was initially given the number 96, and the name Kempt Town in 1874 was transferred to Havant near Portsmouth and given the number 115, while she was named Hailing Island. In its new location, it underwent a makeover, incorporating a new chimney, smaller steam dome, and cab. During this time, the running number changed twice from 359 to 499. Major remodeling, blah blah blah. Trailing axle was attached at the same time, which, like the leading axle, was fixed to the frame. In this form, the locomotive received the number 481 and the name Inspector. Its service in this role lasted for at least a decade. Gressley sighed. This picture, well, cursed, is actually based on something that actually happened. The United States Army Transportation Corps purchased a WD 280 for experimenting, numbered 79189. No images of it after the purchase appear to be online, so I decided to create this one. What do you mean, create this one? Oh, I see. You added United States Army here. And maybe some Photoshop elements here. Oh no, that you know what that means. You know what that means. It's time to spin the wheel. Hamburger. Because I've hit it twice, that means that this stops. So I guess we don't have to worry about that for now. And we can go to the next post, which Hoya Fanboy 1930 says, "No, my K4 is dead." 07 in the chat. 07's in the chat. Or F to pay your respects. Let's see. USS Salem posted abandoned Malay in Mozambique. How the did that get there? It's just hanging there menacingly. But I don't know. This just kind of reminds me of a post tortoise, if anybody knows what that is. And this is a post from me today at 12:57. And I asked, "Bro, why does this grocery store need a monorail with a diesel generator?" I wish I was kidding. There is a lot of lore to this monorail that I could not get into. But we should be able to just kind of take a quick look over here on YouTube at Jungle Jim's International Market. Now, I can't remember exactly where it came from, but as you can clearly see by the loud noise, it has some sort of gas generator or diesel generator to get that thing going, unless that's for the AC. Just gonna open this in a new tab. And I just thought it was weird, in my opinion. I think it's kind of whimsical, but also kind of cursed. Panzer Fox, what do you got? London, Midland, and Scottish number 1831 from Great Britain. Produced in 1931. A diesel shunter was an experimental diesel hydraulic shunter built in London. By the London, Midland, and Scottish Railways in 1931 to 1933, which pioneered diesel shunting in the UK. It was ordered by the Midland Railways Derby Works and delivered in 1932. Rebuilt as a Class 060T steam locomotive of the same number. Also built... It is nominally a rebuild of a Midland Railway 1377 Class 060T steam locomotive of the same number, built in 1892 by the Vulcan Foundry. The frames and the running gear of the original locomotive were retained. It had a Davy Paxman 6-cylinder 400 horsepower engine that ran at 750 RPM, later down to 300 and 2200 kilowatts, and a Haslam and Newton transmission. After initial testing, the locomotive entered stock in 34, but was not successful in ordinary service. It was put into storage and then eventually withdrawn, converted to a mobile power unit, emerging in its new guise as the MPU-3 in November of 1940, and then scrapped in 1951. So yeah, this is a big yikes in terms of design and implementation. And I'm assuming this is from when it was being reworked, but I like to think that its wheels were revoked. Oh, and that's the last of it. That is the last of it. And you know what that means? It's time to bounce back to see posts from Amtrak fan 19YT. Oh, okay. I'll make a note of that while I go peek over here for a sec. Kinda Amtrak livery. Why do I feel like I've seen this before? This one's kinda new. This one's definitely old. Maybe it's new? Maybe. I think we've seen this one. And yeah, so that is the last of it. Amtrak fan, I know You like to vigorously post images quite a lot, but I think it's important for you to remember that reposting stuff you already posted isn't helpful. Like, we like to see some diversity instead of seeing the same images over and over again. Like, if there are different iterations that haven't been posted, then by all means, feel free to post them. But I would very much like you to double check and make sure that you don't repost as many images as you have been for, I think, the last year or so. It's totally fine for now. Like, I leave it up to you on exactly how you implement that. But anyway, there was a mention in the community posts. Community posts? Which community posts? That's the question. Is it supposed to be over here? Hold on a sec. Channel. Just gonna paste this bad boy. Oh, YouTube community posts. Okay. Posts. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What am I supposed to make of this? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's National Train Day in America. Let's see, Sleepy K4 coming to that specific railway. Wait, coming on that specific day on the Sleepy K4 channel. Thomas's Motorized Adventures. And this is from a month ago. Top 5 engines of 8. But yes, and to you as well, everybody. But yeah, let me go check on that. National Train Day was a holiday started by Amtrak. In 2008 as a method to spread information to the general public about the advantages of railway travel and the history of trains in the United States. It was held each year on the Saturday closest to May 10th, the anniversary of the pounding of the Golden Spike in Promontory, Utah, which marks the completion of the first transcontinental railroad in the United States of America. Events were held at major Amtrak stations as well as railroad museums across the country. National Train Day was canceled after 2015 due to budget cuts with Amtrak, although many rail organizations and rail fans continue to observe the holiday. What if there's an International Train Day? I need to go check on that. There's a National Train Day, but not an International Train Day. That is a bit of a disappointment. I would think that somebody would have, you know, done that already. Like, that's a certified bruh moment right there. Like, it's not just here in the United States where awareness needs to be raised for the viability of trains and what they contribute to society and what they can contribute to society in the future. I think it's important for us to also understand that there really needs to be a PR push to bring rail back into the cultural zeitgeist. That's an interesting prospect. But that's a month from now to the day. But it's kind of hard to say. Oh, yeah, Stevenson's rocket. I'm more than well aware. Didn't Stevenson's rocket during the competition hit somebody fatally? If my memory's correct. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna hop back into the void because it's time to wrap things up. At this point in time, certainly, yes. Just gotta slap the post-it note back on. Oh yeah, I can certainly do that because this is office hours now. I'm just going to teleport back while I go and wrap things up. Let's see, CSX 7599. From the railroadpicturearchives.net. Westbound manifest approaching Tilford Yard, circa 1997. This is another C40-8. Unless it's the only one. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, CSX 43 and oh, I see. It's behind. It's over here. But yeah, here it is again with a rebuild, I think. Because it looks way different in other images. Hold on a sec. Because on the one hand, it just looks like a regular Dash 8, and then sometimes it looks a little different. I don't know. I don't know. It's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's just one last look at the locomotive. Once again. I didn't mean to do that. That's something I'm going to watch later. Okay. Let's see. I should not have closed that tab. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, let's go take a quick peek over at that. CSX 7597. I'm assuming that was the previous iteration of the locomotive we just saw. Yeah. Yeah. Same logo, different number. Unless I'm being dumb and it's just the same locomotive with a different number. Or something similar. Okay. I think that's going to be it for now. Just going to bounce back over here where I can wrap things up. Okay. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this stream. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contribution of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, go add this to your favorites list. Like, share, subscribe with notifications on if you can. Financially support me. Don't forget to become a channel member for 99 cents a month. You get free emotes, or 4 extra emotes, I should say. You can also become a patron at patreon.com for similar amounts, if not more. You can donate to me directly through the Stream Elements link, or if you want to have some of that get filtered through some sort of a YouTube fee, offer a super chat. These, as always, will be in the description down below, along with links to Train of Thought's Discord, links to Train of Thought's YouTube channel, and his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy, where you can go check out his cool content and that sort of thing, because that's where all the stuff from the Discord came from. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.